But bro, these all coming together real dope though.
Yeah, it is. Powerful like the last.
Yeah.
I kind of had an idea what I wanted to talk about already. I had this shit ready like earlier this week because I know I wasn't going to do nothing this Sunday.
That's good.
So I just wanted to hear and just get this shit out the way.
What up, y'all? Y'all know what time it is, man.
Don't even trip.
Come on in.
Come on in and get these lessons.
Man, we missed last Friday because schedule, work, had to put some things in place. But anyway, we back. Everything in place, man. Y'all been really tuning into these classes. I appreciate y'all, man. There's been a lot of people like sending me messages and stuff too, like asking about the videos. I'm gonna have to let you see some of the comments that they left.
All right, no problem, no problem.
But yeah, man, we just getting set up. We about to jump into it. Friday, I know every Friday is law class. We always start about 12:30, 11:30, 12:30, right around that time frame. Just depending on what's going on, but. Man, we got some super dope stuff we're going to talk about today. We was just chopping it up before we started, man, and just the play on words were like entomology, bro. Like I never even knew anything about entomology until like you said something about it. I ain't never known nothing about it. If y'all don't know, entomology is the study of the origin of words. So it's like if you seeing something that like somebody saying the word nice. Nice doesn't mean what it means in Webster's dictionary. You have to break it down in etymology, like the original word, like the original form of the word. That's the meaning of it. So we thinking that nice means, oh man, he's a good person. Kind. Oh man, it's good to be around him. He's a nice guy. No, nice does not mean that. Nice is what? Dark, gloomy. Matter of fact, we're gonna look it up real quick.
It means stupid.
Stupid. The total opposite of what we think nice is.
So when y'all study etymology, when y'all be watching these movies and shit, you know what I mean? Like you could see the movie in a whole nother. You could go 2 levels deep in movies because you're not listening to the words on surface level.
Right.
Like when you know the etymology, you could break these words down and then now it's a whole nother movie you watch.
Right. Exactly.
See what I'm saying? That's how you decode movies. By symbols and words.
From a whole nother perspective. Look
at this shit. This what nice mean.
And this ain't even the lesson. This is just our conversation.
Yeah, we just talk.
So this is what nice means in entomology.
Look at this. Foolish, ignorant, frivolous, senseless. So y'all remember when Donald Trump, a couple of years ago, when that girl in Galveston got ran over by that white supremacists, and Donald Trump got on TV and said it was nice people on both sides.
That's what he
and
did.
Niggas threw their hands up in the air and had an outroar because he was thinking the cracker was saying it's kind people on both sides.
Yeah.
When he was really saying it's dumb niggas on both sides.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
And nice means foolish, ignorant, frivolous, senseless, weak, poor, needy, simple, stupid. And matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all read it too. I'm gonna let y'all read what nice
feel what I'm
means
saying?
in etymology.
So to all y'all nice guys out there, right. you foolish.
You foolish. Clumsy, careless, weak, poor, needy, simple, stupid, silly, foolish.
Look at it.
That's what the word nice means in entomology. Again, entomology is the study of the origin of words.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, we doing a podcast. We actually on episode 6. We knocking these mugs out.
Yep.
We're gonna release it to the podcast once we actually hit 8. So not this one, but after the next one, we're gonna start releasing the podcast in order from 1, so y'all can catch up for what we've been listening to. And again, you gotta download the app, Refined Men's Club, to listen to the podcast.
Straight up.
Bro got his own series that he's doing on Facebook. If you log into his page, Tajani Bay, bro, introduce yourself to him, man. Let the people know who you are.
You know what I mean? I'm Tajani Bay, you know what I mean? I'm what you call a jurist, you know what I mean? I study this law. I study the laws of the universe, but I also study the laws of the land. Because as of this moment, I'm in this dimension, therefore I need to know the rules in this physical plane of existence.
Fact.
So ain't no sense trying to learn the heavens when you don't know the earth's laws. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's backwards.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I've been doing this at least 7, 8 years now, you know what I mean? Studying, learning, growing, advancing, getting upgraded, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, you know, other than that, you know, I do music and shit. I'm a producer. Music. I got damn artist, mixer, master, whatever. I do it all in music. Like, it ain't nothing I can't do in music, you know what I mean? So that's just a little bit about myself.
And bro knows law. So y'all tune into law class. We're going to get into it. I'm following your lead, bro.
All right. Now check it out. I got a couple of things, you know, shit. I'm going to read something out this book first. Then we're going to hit the Constitution.
Yep.
Check this out. If you get this book right here.
The Miseducation of the Negro.
The Miseducation. See, my books be worn out because I read the shit out of my information. I don't just have that shit sitting up. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. If you look at any of my books, they toe down. Because I be reading the hell out these motherfuckers. Now check it out. I want y'all to see something. If you were so kindly, check this out right here. Now, I'm going to see if I can read it. My bad, I ain't trying to get in your face, bro.
Go ahead.
Let me see. Do it like this. Mm-hmm. It says, not long ago, a measure was introduced in a certain state legislature to have the Constitution of the United States thus printed in school histories, but when the bill was about to pass, it was killed by someone who made the point. Listen to this. I want y'all to see this. That it would never do to have the Negroes study the Constitution of the United States. Listen to this. Pay attention, y'all. If the Negro was granted the opportunity to pursue this document, right? Wow. They might learn to contend for the rights therein guaranteed.
Wow.
Y'all see that, right? Look at it. I think this book came out in the 1800s.
Wow.
Trying to tell niggas to study law. Now check it out.
Wow.
So this is why we tell y'all, read the Constitution, because it's the highest law of the land.
The highest law of the land.
And if anybody's not upholding the Constitution, that's called treason.
Fact.
So a cracker can't just be like, well, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. That's treason.
Yeah.
Because the Constitution is the highest. This and all treaties made. You feel me? So check this out.
So them weak laws y'all think y'all following and passing?
Yeah, those are codes and ordinances. Those are not laws.
They do not stand.
It's a difference between legal and lawful. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wow.
A lot of that shit they do be illegal, really. But they look at it more or less on the legal side. Yeah. Legal and this is lawful.
Lawful.
Statutes, codes, and all that shit is legal. You see what I'm saying? And it's not law.
Yeah.
So check this out. This is what we're gonna talk about today. We're getting into
what page we on?
12 and 13, please.
12 and 13.
We're starting off on 12, you know.
All right.
But this is what we're getting in today. We're talking about contracts. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
We're going to do something on contract law. So I want y'all to see what Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution say on contracts.
Starting down here at the bottom.
Yep. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Article 1, Section 10 says, no state shall enter into any treaty, alliance, or confederation. I'm going to say that shit again. No state shall enter into any treaty, alliance, or confederation, grant letters of marque and reprisal, coin money, emit bills of credit, make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debts. So niggas is paying their bills with dollars when the Constitution clearly say you can't pay debt off if it ain't gold and silver.
Wow. That's why.
So you in perpetual debt. That's what that means.
Wow.
When you use the dollar bill.
Wow.
I ain't got no dollars on me. Shit. Hold on. I think on one of these motherfuckers that say that shit. Hold up.
Is it a single dollar bill?
Right here. Peep the game.
So check this out.
If you can, show this. Yeah. What this shit say? This note. Hold on. You see it right here?
Yeah.
It's not money. It says this note is legal tender for all debt, public and private. Y'all see that? So it's not money. It's a note. It's fiat note. It's a note. You don't see nowhere on here where it say money. See?
Right there at the top.
Reserve note.
And bro,
this don't pay no goddamn bills. Your light bill to come in every month, this don't pay that shit off. Because according to the Constitution, Article 1, Section 10, it says to only make gold and silver coin a tendency in payment of debt. So what they doing is keeping us in perpetual slavery, man. Well, servitude, because we can never be the slaves. We don't have Slavonic DNA.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if we did 8,000 years in goddamn concentration camps. We're never going to be slaves.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But this shit don't pay the shit off. So, for matter of fact, I wish I could show this shit. I think I told you. It's a nigga hanging in this building. On the $20 bill, if you get a magnifying glass, they hanging a nigga in this shit.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, that's why Nova Drew Ali said when the niggas wake up, you gonna see the street filled with $20 bills, because niggas ain't gonna use this weak ass shit no more.
Wow. So you think it's gonna go back to like the coin?
It's gonna go back into gold and silver.
Because if this don't mean nothing, then how do you get your hands on the gold and the silver then?
First of all, like I said, man, it's shit you could get into where you get at least 99% gold or silver. You know, they ain't gonna never give you 100% nothing.
Right.
You gotta have a super plug for that shit, but like you can at least get some 99% gold coins, just like them buffalo coins and shit they be selling on TV, or them silver coins and shit. Snatch up a few of them, you know what I mean? Or get the bars.
Yeah.
I was finna invest in that shit, man. And man, like I said, I just got thrown off in the streets, and I should have just stuck with that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because like you get gold bars.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they be about this big or whatever.
And
you
they
know
be
what I mean?
heavy.
Hell yeah. Like you get gold bars, man. And gold, if you get gold ain't really what you want to trade with.
Yeah.
Gold is some shit like, okay, like let's say if I wanted to create my own money, right? What make this shit solid is gold backing it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I wanted to make my own money, you back what you making up with gold.
Jazz says, she said you can buy gold and silver. I got a site.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like you get that shit all day.
Yeah.
I mean for now, you know what I mean? I'm not saying like it's gonna be cheaper now, but I'm just saying you can find that shit as of now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But check this out. So let's get into it. So like I said, it says make anything but gold and silver coin. So coins. That's why even if you got the gold plates, bust them motherfuckers down in the coins. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't want, unless you're doing a hell of a deal, you don't want to give a nigga a few bars, shit. Right. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of money.
Exactly. So check this out. Pass any bill of attainder ex post facto law. Hold on, let's look that up real quick.
Ex post facto.
Because I want, we got to get understanding.
Yeah. All right, so while you doing that, I'm finna tag a few folks. If y'all got any questions or comments, y'all leave them. Dang, how I tag people in this mode?
I don't even know how to do it neither here. Everybody be asking me to tag them. That's why I be saying, man, I hope y'all don't feel bad, man. I just don't know how to do that shit. It ain't personal.
Right. Bro, if you want to keep talking, I'm still recording.
Yeah, it's cool. I was just gonna show them what ex post facto law mean.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean, we could get, you know, the clear definition. Cause, you know, I like to goddamn give law, man. Now check this out. Ex post facto law. So what that, you know, I'm gonna tell you the from a thing done afterward, from Latin. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now peep game. Ex post facto is most typically used to refer to a criminal statute that punishes actions retroactively, thereby criminalizing conduct that was legal when originally performed. So let me break that shit down. See what I'm saying? This how you learn shit. You never read a word and don't know the definition of it and just keep reading the shit. Whatever you read.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know something, you don't know it. Mm-hmm. But like to continue to read and then think you're going to get the full understanding of something, it ain't going to happen. Okay. So peep game. So what they saying is in the ex post facto law, like I said, I gave y'all Terry versus Ohio Supreme Court case says the police cannot ask for your ID unless they have probable cause that you either committed a crime or is about to commit a crime, right? Yeah. And according to the 4th article of the Constitution, they can only point out the area they want to search on you and nothing else. That's right? So if the police be like, well, statute such and such and such and such say, I can do this. Well, according to the Constitution, Article 1, Section 10, that's called ex post facto law.
You cannot do
which is notwithstanding over the Constitution.
Yeah, period.
But if you don't know this, that's why I be saying molestation in law don't mean no sexual abuse. Yeah. Molestation means to let a motherfucker violate you and you don't do nothing. Yeah. That's what it means in law. Wow. So a lot of these statutes and codes and shit that they putting on niggas is ex post facto law. Because if this the supreme law of the land and they telling you that no other law above this and all treaties made and due process. Like if you ever want to study law, that's what I'm saying. Due process, get heavy in the due process, learn about contract law, study your Constitution, study Supreme Court cases. You see what I'm saying? Wow. And then understand the difference between a statute, code, and an ordinance and what common law is. Because a lot of this shit ain't common law.
No, they getting away with a lot of stuff.
Now you saw what the book just said. They don't want y'all niggas to study the Constitution because the laws you are guaranteed.
Yeah, period.
It don't matter what color you claim.
Law.
Law is law. That's what I'm saying. Everything is bound to law. Nothing can escape this shit. Yeah. He could be the most racist cracker ever. If you want to keep his job and his livelihood, you gotta follow some law, man. Yes. Yeah. Real shit. And there's always a motherfucker over you. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it's never gonna be like somebody just on top. Whether you know this shit ain't gonna work. Even if you lost the battle, you can win the war. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? When you know game though, that's what I'm saying. You gotta have game. You
gotta know this. It's a must.
So peep this out. That's what ex post facto means. So I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Okay. Now check the game. Or law impairing the obligation of contracts or grant any title of nobility. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Article on the obligation of contracts. Contracts is when you sit down with a motherfucker and y'all sign y'all name on the dotted line. You need to know what to do. You see what I'm saying?
Because if you don't know, you will keep getting played.
You're going to get played. Like they whole game is playing niggas.
We've been getting played.
Man, I can't stand them, man. Like, just to be real with you, man. Now, check this out.
Yeah, it's foul play, y'all. They ain't been telling us nothing about studying law.
That's what I'm saying. Because they don't want y'all to study law because they want to keep abusing niggas.
Yep.
Because they trying to pay y'all back for what y'all did to them.
That's what it is.
But the thing about it, even before we relinquished our power, we made it to where the crackers still couldn't retaliate. Yeah, we did y'all like that, but you still, according to these rich, you can't do this shit. You can't do what I did to you, cracker.
You can't do nothing.
So that's why they want you to call yourself black, so they can do shit to you under that title.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You are not black.
But we are not black. That's the whole point. So check this out. What we talking about today is contracts. Now, in the Constitution, you just saw where it says, or a law impairing the obligation of contract.
Yep.
So this what that means. Check, peep the game.
What up, y'all? Y'all leave y'all comments too. Any questions?
Now, obligation of contracts refers to the legal the legal duty of contracting parties to fulfill the promises specified in their contracts. If the obligations of a contract are in question, a person's reasonable capacity to perform or refrain from performing the required task will be taken into consideration. So what they saying is, check this out. I want y'all to see this. Now, this is the legal definition of contract. So y'all can understand this when y'all be signing y'all name. Niggas lock their car doors when they leave. Niggas lock their windows and houses and goddamn bedroom doors, but refuse to lock down your signature.
And the signature is...
The signature of mine is the most important thing you got in this goddamn dimension.
We've been giving away too much.
You see what I'm saying?
Too much.
That's the most important thing you got in this dimension.
Yeah.
So what we gonna learn today is how to lock down your signature if you gonna stay in that dummy ass name, you know, your corporate name or your straw name, if you gonna stay in that shit, at least secure it.
Yeah.
Like, don't continue to keep making these motherfuckers rich so they can take that money they getting off you and enslave, mentally enslaved.
And that's what they doing.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So, peep game, this is what contract means. It's an agreement between private parties creating mutual obligations enforceable by law. The basic elements required for the agreement to be a legally enforceable contract are, y'all write this shit down. Yeah. This is what makes a contract legally enforceable. Mutual assent, expressed by a valid offer and acceptance, adequate consideration, capacity, and legality.
Wow.
So what they saying is, before you sign anything,
you're agreeing to
you have to agree to it.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? It has to be mutual. You see what I'm saying? So motherfuckers can't just tell you, just like what the police try to do, sign this ticket or I'm going to go to jail.
Yeah.
Like when you sign something, that is a contract. You have verbal contracts and you have goddamn contracts you use with your signature. You see what I'm saying? So when the police tell you to sign something, and if you refuse and they threaten to take you to jail and shit, that's not mutual.
No.
You see what I'm saying? That's not a mutual thing. I don't agree to it. You want to enforce this contract on me. That's illegal. That's another reason why the police always ask you questions. Because the more questions you answer, the more contracts you're making with his ass.
Wow.
That's why they always asking you questions. You see what I'm saying? Do you understand? Hey, what happened over here? All that shit is contract. Remember, you got the Fifth Amendment.
Wow.
I got the right to shut the hell up. I ain't got to say nothing.
Wow. So every time they ask you a question, you
don't have to answer shit.
Right. But I'm
now,
saying
if he asks for your name, that's different. But I'm saying personal questions, like where you going? What you doing? Motherfucker, I'm a grown. I'm probably older than you.
Right.
Like, what the fuck you talking about?
Wow.
You know my, see? That's that 14th Amendment citizenship.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's that 14th Amendment citizenship. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what I'm saying. So you got to understand in contract, mm-hmm. it has to be a mutual agreement. Hey, Deshaun, can you paint my house or whatever? Mm-hmm. You be like, yeah, I'll paint your house, but shit, you got to give me $300, nigga. Right. Okay, I'll give you $300. When do you think you can have it done? Mm-hmm. Give me 2 weeks, I'll have it knocked out. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. I signed a paper that say you will have it done in 2 weeks in a good job and shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You say you can do it. Yeah. I signed it. I say I'll pay you when you do it in an amount of time that you said you was going to do it. Right. You signed and said you could do the shit. That's a mutual agreement. Right. That's a meeting of the minds. You see what I'm saying? And also, it has to be expressed by a valid offer and acceptance. So you have to accept what a motherfucker is offering you. Wow. To make a contract enforceable. You feel what I'm saying?
So if one person doesn't accept it, then
it's not enforceable.
Wow.
You feel me? That's why they don't want y'all to know law. Because you can start denying some of these forcible contracts they putting on niggas.
Yeah. For real, man.
Now, peep game.
And this is all just from not knowing this information.
That's what man, they'll never teach niggas. Man, let me tell y'all some real shit. This is what I learned when I first, because at first, I wasn't even with the more shit. I ain't gonna even front, man. Like, I wasn't even with this more shit at first, man. When I was first hearing about we was more, I was like, man, I don't know about that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, then I started doing a little research on it. Then it started kind of matching up, lining up. And then I started hearing about them 501c3 more science temples. Yeah. I was like, oh, nah, I know the 501c3 fake anyway. Right. So that really turned me off. You feel what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I'm done. Nah, I ain't no more. Yeah. You know what I mean? But then when I started learning etymology, that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. When I started learning etymology and learning how I could break these words down, and then you can find history on a whole nother page. Wow. You can find that's how you trace bloodline. Damn. You see what I'm saying? That's why they don't want you to know your bloodline. Because once you learn, you learn about a specific type of motherfuckers. You know what they did throughout history. You know how they ruled or whatever the fuck they was. Yeah. But if you don't know your bloodline, you just use words like African, which is broad, and black. Right. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So check this out. Peep the game, y'all. There's 4 essential elements of a contract. Y'all need to peep this game.
Definitely peep this.
The 4 essential elements of a contract. Now look at this. You have the offer. Mm-hmm. An offer is a specific promise made by an individual who is prepared to be contractually bound to it once accepted. Offers can be a promise to do or refrain from doing something.
Wow.
Offers can be promised to do or refrain from doing something.
So you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it.
Yeah. You make a contract and say, I'm not going to do it.
Right.
That's what it's telling you.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? And that's broad. They go for a lot of shit. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
So check it out. It can take the form of quotations, proposals, or verbal statements. That's what I'm saying. You could get into verbal contracts.
Damn.
That's why I say you got to be careful what you say with the police, especially without a nationality.
Yeah.
You have to be careful.
Because they'll trip you up. Just
Craig, I tell you all the time, anything you say shall and can be used against you in the court of law.
Yeah. But see, so here's the thing too, like with you saying that, we already know that the court system is some BS anyway.
Yeah.
So how is it that, well, I guess they can like lock you up or whatever because you don't know that this is some fake, not fake, but it's
some BS stuff. Yeah, some BS.
And if they don't know it, of course they gonna go through with it.
Exactly.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? That's the point of all that, man. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. The game is dirty, man. Damn. The game is dirty, man. In order to play any game, you got to know the rules, man.
Damn.
Like a lot of niggas been in the game of life for years and don't even know how to maneuver in this shit.
For real. That's
like
dangerous.
real shit, man.
That's
like
dangerous.
real shit, man. That's reckless and dangerous.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? Now check this out. Let's get back to it. Hello. Acceptance. So the first step out of 4, hold on. The first step out of 4 was the offer. The second one is the acceptance. So the acceptance of an offer must be unconditional.
Mm-hmm.
That means once you accept it, you can't put no conditions behind it. Well, I do this, but you gotta do this and that. You can't do that.
Yeah, because you done already agreed to what you just said. Yeah. Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of times when they be like, well, if you come to court, you won't go to jail. That's immediately ex post facto. Y'all gonna learn that these motherfuckers are super illegal, man. Once you start studying law, you gonna get upset.
For real.
Like you really gonna get pissed off because you gonna see what they doing.
Damn.
So according to the law, the acceptance of an offer must be unconditional. You cannot put conditions on it.
No.
This means that the offer must be accepted with all its terms and conditions. Any changes will be seen as a rejection of the current offer and considered a counteroffer, which will be needed to be accepted or rejected.
So that's the same thing. So if they still keep talking, you still have to accept or reject whatever they still saying.
That's what I'm saying. But see, listen what I'm saying.
You don't have to say nothing.
Once the contract is final, see, that's what the crap is doing with us. They signed the treaties saying that they won't do certain shit. They don't even supposed to be fucking with us. So when they sign the treaties, they saying like, okay, we just gonna be here to make money. That's why everything is in commerce with the European, y'all. That's why everything got something to do with shipping and court and shit. Wow. These sport games y'all be watching is courts. That's why they call it court, basketball court. Oh. You got a ref, you got players, you see what I'm saying? It's the same setup down there, bro.
Damn.
It's penalties when you do wrong shit. You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
Everything is law. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Wow.
Everything is law. Once you know law, that's what I'm saying. You know what you're looking at, man. You know what you're looking at.
Every sport is a court then.
And they got refs, which is the judge.
Wow.
You feel me? If you look at a baseball field, it looks like the Masonic Square.
It does.
And the compass.
It does.
That's what it is. Like, all this shit, that's what I'm, man, listen. These motherfuckers off the chain, y'all. Damn. And they put all that shit right in niggas' faces. Niggas go to this shit, participate in it, and all kind of shit.
Big money.
Yeah. $9 for a beer this size.
Damn. Man, I hope y'all eating off of this.
Even when you go get married in a goddamn church, the church is considered a court. Can't your preacher marry you and bury you?
Yeah. Damn.
All that shit is court.
It's just
that means they just got a smaller form of jurisdiction. But they have jurisdiction to do this shit.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying, man? The game is deep. I'm gonna do another shit. I'm gonna do something else with you probably next week. I'm gonna break down that shipping shit. Everything is shipping and handling. Everything is commerce because the European is not the natural person of the land. So he can't operate in his natural capacity. And he can't be around us in our natural capacity.
So what does that have to do with shipping?
Because he has to deal with us in commerce. He can't deal with us natural because he's not a natural. First of all, he's not a natural being. That's facts. Second of all, he's not a natural person who's supposed to be here. That's facts. So in order to run the original people who land it is, you got to make them motherfuckers believe they somebody else that you want them to be, that you have jurisdiction over.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
Because if I call myself a Moor, it's thousands of treaties say you can't touch me.
Yeah.
Or you would get kicked back. You get kicked off off the land type shit. Like you go back home, how they be telling y'all to go back to Africa? They ain't got no treaties that say if we whoop one of their ass, we got to go back to Africa. But it's at least 200 treaties that say if the European fuck with a Muslim or a Muhammad nation man, you got to leave the land. So that should tell you right there the land is the Moors. We ain't say anything about if they hurt an Indian. The European get kicked off the land. Where that treaty is?
It ain't one.
Because they trustees over the Indians. That's why you don't call yourself an Indian. You feel me?
Wow.
The game deep. Now, peep game. Hold on. Let's get back to this real quick. There's a few things I want to show.
Man, I hope y'all getting this.
Now, check this out. This contract law. Remember, there's 4 steps. The first one is the offer. The second one is the acceptance. You got to accept it. So hold on, let me read a little bit more. An acceptance of an offer can occur in writing, verbally. Wait a minute. An acceptance of an offer can occur in writing, verbally, or communicated by an action which indicates acceptance. Let me break that shit down. It's heavy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? See, I can pick these shits apart. Listen to this. What they saying, like I said, a verbal agreement. I just told y'all, when you talk to the police, he asks you questions to get you in verbal agreements. So let's say if the police be like, hey, you mind if I search your car? You just be over there like, you don't be like, no. You just like, hey, man, do what you got to do. That is communicated by an action which indicates acceptance. If you don't tell a motherfucker not to do something, the opposite of that is what? No matter how you want to shake it. It's acceptance.
Damn. So if he asks to search your car, you just shut up?
No, you say either yes or no, like period. But you never just say nothing because that's an action which indicates acceptance. That's just like if they accuse you of doing something and they say you think you guilty, you just be over there like, well, shit, hey man, I don't know. Like that's admitting guilt.
Damn.
You feel me?
Damn.
That's the action which indicates guilt and acceptance.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? An agreement is made once an offer is accepted. See? Once you don't deny something,
you accept it.
You just accepted it. Now you are in a contract. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn.
Now you just got put in a contract.
You get in a contract just for saying the wrong thing.
Yes, sir. Put your ass in a contract.
Damn.
Calling him a police, Mr. Officer, puts you in a contract.
Damn.
Answering the questions he asks you puts you in contracts.
Damn.
Now check this out. Intention of legal consequences. For an agreement to become legally binding. Y'all peep the game now. For an agreement to become legally binding, the parties involved must have intended to create legal relations. This means that the parties involved understand that if they do not carry out their obligation under the agreement, the other party reserves the right. You see that, right?
Yep.
Say that again, because that shit is important. The other party reserves the right. Y'all remember that, reserve rights, because I'm finna get into all this. That's what I'm saying, all this shit connect.
Damn.
So the other party reserve the right to take them to court. The intention to create legal relations in an agreement do not have to be implicitly stated, especially in business where the intent is usually presumed unless the parties expressly state otherwise. Excuse me. So you see what I'm saying?
Wow.
So what they saying is you have to have intended legal relations. You see what I'm saying? So that means like you gotta have some kind of not only the agreement, but you gotta have the understanding of when you say you gonna do shit, how you gonna put it together, and I gotta have some kind of trust in you that you gonna do that.
Wow.
Like I gotta be okay. Well, I heard about you, man. Your reputation sound good, man. So it's I'm not gonna say it's personal, but you can kind of the synonym of personal. It's kind of personal. You know what I mean? Well, I heard you do a good job, man. I want to fuck with you, man. So that's like me putting my trust in you that you could do some real shit.
Okay.
That's what they're saying.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? And so the fourth one is consideration. Listen to this. Contracts are only binding when it is supported by consideration, which refers to what each party brings to the table. It is something of value which is promised or exchanged for the specific action or inaction stated in the offer. Consideration can take the form of money, such as payment for services provided by a contractor, or non-monetary item or actions such as promise to do a service or agreement not to do something. It refers to the value that includes the other party to enter into the agreement.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So what they saying is, like I just said, like you taking niggas, like I said, I want you to do some work. So I can't just charge you goddamn $5 to paint 3 houses. Yeah. I have to take in consideration of the money you gotta spend for the goddamn shit.
Right, supplies and all that.
You may have to pay people, you may have to waste, spend a whole 2 weeks doing this shit. Like your time is valuable too.
Right.
So that's what they mean by you got to take that shit in consideration in contracts.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But a lot of these Europeans don't be doing that shit.
No, they don't.
You see what I'm saying? So check this out. Hold on. Let's move on. Now, so when they say you got to have mutual agreement in a contract, the legal definition of mutual agreement means that something is shared by 2 or more parties. A mutual agreement or contract binds 2 or more entities. Each party agrees to take or not take certain actions. You see what I'm saying? So when you get into an agreement, it's a mutual understanding between 2 or more legally. Hold on, listen to this.
Legally.
See, I wouldn't even know this shit. That's what I be saying, man. Listen to this. This is deep. Now, let me let y'all see this shit. Because y'all need to peep the game. In order to see what's going on, you have to be a habitual game people. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be a habitual game people. Now, check this out. Because we finna get into all this shit. I ain't even know this shit said this. Look at this. I'm saying on this page. I knew about the agreement. But listen to this. A mutual understanding between 2 or more legally competent individuals or entities about their rights and duties regarding their past or future performances and consideration. So peep the game. We finna get in there. Y'all remember that. Y'all remember this shit right here, legally competent.
Okay.
Keep that in mind, because we finna get in. All this shit gonna connect. Legally competent, right? So peep this game. When does a contract become void? Y'all peep it out.
Okay.
There are certain situations where a contract becomes void. Void means that the contract is no longer valid and it can't be enforced under state or federal laws. A contract can become void if 1. The contract is against prevailing public policies. 2. The contract is severely one-sided.
Okay.
Think about all that shit y'all be signing y'all names to.
Yeah.
Shit, nigga, if you come up late, that's an extra $100, and then you got it in 2 more weeks. I'm gonna take the shit from you. That's one-sided.
Yeah, that's one-sided. Yeah.
That means you ain't negotiate before you sign that shit. You just accepted the term. What the other shit just say? What this shit just say?
Legally competent.
Yeah, no. You just accepted the terms without saying shit.
Oh, wow.
You see what I'm saying? So when you do that shit, that's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all contracts be one-sided. Anything, I don't give a fuck if it's a car, whatever. Hey, man, negotiate.
Yeah.
A lot of times we just be happy we could get the shit.
Right.
So you just get to signing and goddamn signing our life away.
Yep, for real.
But you never sit down at business and never negotiate. I don't give a fuck if it's a hell of a deal. Yeah. Nigga, I still want to get some input now.
Yeah.
If I'm going to sign my name to it.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
Now, the contracts involve illegal matters, such as drug dealing or other crimes, which is what listen, the European is so illegal, we ain't even got time to talk about all this shit.
Right.
So they doing all kind of illegal crimes. But check this out. Any of the parties to the contract is not competent to enter into a legal agreement. I'm going to say that shit again. Any of the parties to the contract is not competent to enter into a legal agreement, or the contract is impossible to perform. The contract restricts certain rights or actions, such as the right to work. That's what they do with the niggas who get felonies.
Damn.
Matter of fact, you don't even supposed to be on parole, nigga. Where is it? Niggas don't even supposed to be on parole. You can't get charged twice for the same crime, nigga.
Damn.
Once you do your time, then that's why they make you sign this shit. Because you just entered a contract.
Damn.
That's called double jeopardy.
Right.
I just did 20 years. Now I got to be on parole for another 5?
For the same crime.
Double jeopardy.
Wow. Wow.
Look at this. Now right here in the 13th Amendment, page 29. I'm going to show you this shit real quick.
Page 29.
Now look at this. Look what it say.
Which section you on?
13, the middle one.
Okay.
Section 1. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. So what they saying is slavery only exists when you go to prison.
Wow.
You feel me?
Damn.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why y'all gotta study this shit. You see what I'm saying? So you know what's going on. Damn. A lot of people think, you know what I mean, this shit don't work, but why is it down? Why is it laid down?
Right.
If it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna work to a nigga goddamn who don't know it. Go to Amendment 5, page 26. Now look what it say about niggas getting parole and probation after they just did jail time. That's why you gotta study this shit.
Yeah.
No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless presentment indictment of a grand jury, except in case arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia. So they keep talking about the militia shit. I'm gonna do something on that. When in actual service in time of war or public danger, nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb.
Wow.
What y'all niggas doing parole and probation for, man? After you did your jail time.
Damn. So signing that contract, you automatically put yourself in that back in the system.
Double jeopardy. They just got you twice.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? Man, these motherfuckers is dirty. But I understand why though. So check this out. So let's move on. I'm trying to, go through this shit. So let's move on. Now, any of the parties to the contract is not competent to enter into a legal agreement which makes contracts void. A contract becomes void when one of the parties is not competent to enter into a legal agreement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you call yourself a minority, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're age of majority. Listen to this. Persons younger than this age are considered minors and must be under the care of a parent or guardian. unless they are emancipated. So y'all just grown kids.
Damn.
You still a child because we still got to be over you, but you don't have to be under the care of a parent or a guardian.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So when you emancipated, that's what that shit means. Look at this. Minors are treated differently from adults for many legal purposes, including privacy of official records, punishment in criminal matters, or to ownership or transfer of property.
Man.
So when you call yourself an Indian, you're calling yourself a person. When you're calling yourself a person, you're calling yourself a minor. When you're calling yourself a minor cannot own land.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
So that's why I be telling people who want to start businesses and shit. Now you can start your business if you want. If you put that shit in your black name, that shit gonna get taxed like a motherfucker. And them crackers can snatch your shit up anytime because you are considered a minority or a minor. Damn. And according to the contract law, a minor cannot enter into a legal agreement.
Which is why they can take it from you so easily. Damn. Man. Damn.
Keep talking. That's my what you call it.
Damn. Man, this is crazy. Damn, this is crazy. Y'all, hold on. I'm finna tag people. Hold on. Y'all still in here?
Yeah.
Y'all still in here?
Now, peep game.
Alright.
Like I said, check this out. So when you call yourself a minor or a minor, they treat minorities so bad. Niggas think minority means black people. Minority means child. So when you call yourself a minority, you call yourself a group of children.
Damn. And a group of children.
And that's why they treat you different in criminal matters.
Because you
you're a child. Like you a grown ass child.
Wow.
And that's called being incompetent.
So how do you go to court and be not classified as a minority?
Nationality? That's it.
So even if you go to court and you say you're not a minority, they still consider
you have to have a national. That's what. Let me see something. Let me tell you a motherfucker shit. Now I be seeing this shit all the time. It be niggas out here talking about they nationals. Well, what's your nationality? Mm-hmm. National. It don't work like that, man. Like you have to claim a nationality. That means you have to have a flag and contracts that say in Constitution shit.
Yeah.
Now you can't just be like national. I'm a national. Well, what's your nationality? National. I'm an American national. No, that's not. Ain't no such thing. What's the American national flag?
It ain't one.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So anybody telling y'all when you can become a national without being a Moor, yeah, you can. But you gotta have a nationality. Like, Ghana, you can go to Africa. Like I said, you go to Africa and get you a nationality.
As soon as you get in trouble.
But as soon as you get in trouble, they're going to ship your ass back to Africa. You better know some niggas over there.
Yeah.
Because if not, you're going to be assed out like hospital gowns. You feel me?
For real.
So you got to know people. That's what I'm saying. Know if you know your shit, man.
Yeah.
So according to the law, minors can't enter into contracts because they are legally incompetent. So when you call yourself a minority and y'all got all these bills in y'all name, those shits are illegal.
Somebody said, Contessa said, so if we aren't really legally competent, we shouldn't sign any contract?
If you're going to sign it all rights reserved.
Yeah. Yeah, he taught me that too. So anytime anytime you sign your name on something, you put all rights reserved.
Every time.
Every time.
I don't give a damn what you doing. Blunts, Pepsi soda, bag of chips. I don't give a fuck what you signing. Mm-hmm. All rights reserved. Capital letters. Whatever your John Hancock, whatever your name is, all rights reserved. So I don't use signatures. I use autographs. I'm gonna talk about that. That's what I'm trying to, cause I want y'all to see a video.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I want y'all to see this. You know what I mean? When you call yourself black and minority and shit, you have no rights. Now peep this. Look at this. Minors have no capacity to a contract. Y'all see that, right? Minors, those under the age of 18 in most states, lack the capacity to make contracts. So a minor who signs a contract can either honor the deal or void the contract.
Damn. So wait a minute. So break that. So break that down. So he can.
Shit.
He can void the contract or break the contract.
Yeah.
How can he do it?
Grown niggas can do that. Well, according to law, according to your law, I'm a minor. And don't y'all consider me a minority? See, that's what I'm saying. When you know law, you be competent, man. Like, if you black, right? Let's say if you use that black shit and you go to court and they try to tell you violated something, ask them a question. Hey, excuse me. According to your law that you got to uphold according to the 4th article of the Constitution, right? You got to uphold the law, right? The contracts. So according to that, don't y'all consider me a minority? I'm talking about y'all, you know, whoever call themselves black.
Right.
Don't y'all consider us a minority? Yes. Well, according to law, minors have no goddamn capacity to a contract. So what are you holding me on? If this is a lawful court, and not a human traffic center, what are you holding me on?
Wow.
You feel me?
Now, would that automatically void the contract, or?
That's when you can void the contract. That's what I'm showing you. Like, you can void contracts. Wow. You ain't got to accept that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a lot of niggas, when you don't know law, niggas be going broke over paying bills, like your credit card bills and shit. Like, you can call that shit in and cancel that shit, man.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? Because according to the law, like, this ain't me making it up.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
Your mama put you in an illegal contract. When your mama gave you the birth certificate, that was an illegal contract. Because you weren't competent to agree to it.
Yeah. Damn.
You see what I'm saying? So how you gonna hold me on some shit that my mama did to me?
Wow.
And I didn't even know better. I wasn't even competent enough to know better.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying?
Dude, that's heavy.
Yeah.
That'll change everything.
Listen, that's why I'm telling you, man. That's why I be giving the game away for free, man. Because, like, really, man, niggas need to see what's going on, bro. Because this shit illegal as hell.
Damn.
Like, real shit, this shit straight illegal, bro.
That's why it's so important to have a nationality.
Yeah. Man, it's major important, man. Like, this shit ain't no game. Like, I ain't telling niggas to do this shit because, you know what I mean? I want niggas to join the group. I want niggas to join the game and shit.
This is not that.
Yeah, I'm trying to help. Like, shit finna get crazy on niggas. Y'all better be ready. But check this out. I'm trying to run through this shit because I want y'all to see this video. Now, look at what this say. So, minors have no capacity to contract. So, either minor who signs a contract can either honor the deal, which means you keep paying your bills and spending your goddamn head until you go crazy in this bitch, or you can void the contract.
Simple as that. So saying that, how much of a fight will be put up whenever you bring that to them like that?
I mean, it's always going to be some, because they going to try you, man. They try to act like they legal because they know they illegal. So, the first response ain't going to be, like, cool with you. Yeah. Like, they may try to act like they don't know what you're talking about and shit, and then you start showing them shit. When you competent in law, okay, you incompetent. You incompetent. You ain't even supposed to be in your position. Because if I know this and I ain't even such and such, how the hell you don't know this?
Right.
So if you don't know this and I know this, that means you're incompetent.
Wow.
You don't even supposed to be sitting there or wherever we at.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You don't even supposed to be in your position.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Hoo-wee.
So peep the game. Hold on. I want y'all to see shit. Now look at this. A minority is a group of people who, because of their physical or cultural characteristics, are singled out from the others in society in which they live for differential and unequal treatment.
Damn.
I'm going to say that shit again. Minorities are singled out from the others in the society in which they live for differential and unequal treatment. When you call yourself minority,
you get unequal
when
treatment.
you call yourself black, when you call yourself minority,
and let other people.
when you call yourself African American, you get mistreated. It's in the law.
Period.
So my question is, why keep calling yourself something like that?
Damn.
How does it make sense? Like they tell, all right, they didn't say, matter of fact, this how you know this is real. This how you know this shit real in America. Name one time y'all ever seen a nigga from Africa get gunned down in the streets unarmed. I'm talking about a nigga from Africa, Ghana, Libya, whatever. Any one of y'all niggas know some African niggas? Name one time you ever seen an African nigga get gunned down in the streets unarmed. You know why? Because he has a nationality, man. Yeah. And they got to deal with him on international law. So he don't fall under black. Y'all ain't never heard about when the African niggas come over here, they be considered white?
No.
Yeah. When the African niggas get passports to the United States, they shit say white. It ain't got shit to do with skin color, y'all. That's two-level thinking.
We gotta get past
that. Is status. Yeah. That's why they consider white, because of their status, man. So that means they don't get treated like blacks.
Right. Because the white people are the original blacks.
There you go. So, and you ain't never seen an unarmed African nigga get gunned down. You ain't never seen a Moor get gunned down, a nigga with a fez on. You never seen that nigga get gunned down in the streets. And you never seen a nigga from Africa get gunned down. I'm not saying it never happened. I ain't never seen the shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
come on.
So Contessa said, what about our kids? Can we claim a nationality for them as well?
If anybody, you should do it for the children.
Yeah.
Like if you don't do it for nobody, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially if you have sons out here. Mm-hmm. Like if you don't do it for nobody, even if you don't do it for yourself, do it for your generation. That's why it's an attack on children now, man. Mm-hmm. Because they trying to offset this. They already got our generation. We out of there. So now they targeting the youngins, man. Yeah. Because they trying to fuck them up because they not finna be on a planet in the next 50, 60 years. The European is going extinct. Yeah. That's why he's going crazy. That's a fact. We can look it up right now. Like, it's a fact. Yeah. Like, this is not conjecture or speculation. Yeah. This is not hyperbole.
Or not conspiracy theory.
Do y'all know what conspiracy theory comes from?
It came from the CIA.
Thank you.
Yeah. For people
the CIA purposely put out the word conspiracy theory to throw niggas who want their trail off. Because it'll be dumb niggas saying, that's how you can tell niggas brainwashed.
Yeah, completely.
Everybody got the same like the brainwashed niggas, they got the same comeback on everything. Like you can meet 50 different motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. And if they all under that same goddamn spell, 90% of the shit they say will be the same.
That's it.
That's how you get brainwashed.
Yeah. Yeah. They do.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
So, Contessa, to answer your question, yeah, you can get a nationality for your kids.
For your child, yeah.
You definitely should. Yeah. That'll be able to pull them out the school system.
Yep.
They won't be able to get shots.
Yep.
Anything United States related,
yep.
You can block that.
Start home training y'all children.
For real.
But a lot of people don't be knowing enough to do that shit. That's why I say study.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, you know, instead of being on Facebook for 4 hours a day and shit, like, just read a book for 20 minutes. And then you can go on Facebook or whatever. Like, learn some shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, how can we say we give a fuck about our children and we don't even study law to protect them? That's the only, other than a pistol, the only thing you can protect yourself is with law. Yeah. You got a pistol or law. Like, that's why you got the First and Second Amendment. Yeah. Wow. If the First Amendment don't work, you go to the second.
That pistol.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. But this book is $2 on Amazon. I ordered about 8 or 10 of these, man. $2. $2 with a life-changing amount of information in that'll save you and your kids. For real, for real.
Check this. I want y'all to see this video real quick. I know shit. We
got about 15 minutes left.
All right, check this out. Watch this video. Now, this was on First Take, y'all.
First Take.
Everybody, this is Isaiah Thomas.
Stephen A. Smith and what's the dude name?
The little fake Jew. The quasi Jew. That's what I call him. The quasi Jew. He's not... Jews was not the... That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers... It's just the nerve and nuts of these motherfuckers. I couldn't do this shit. Yeah. I couldn't walk around knowing I'm trying to be like you and then make you feel bad because you. Right. Like, I couldn't do this.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. Right. So, peep game. Now, listen what Isaiah Thomas finna say. Stephen A. Smith finna ask Isaiah Thomas about the race relationship that's going on in America. Mm-hmm. I want y'all to hear what this nigga Isaiah has to say. Now, this is Isaiah Thompson.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas.
Thomas, my bad.
What up, Paul?
Hold up.
Oh, you gotta close.
Fine, yeah, I gotta switch it back.
Hold on,
y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hold up. Just had a little
technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties real quick.
Don't go nowhere.
Yeah, because I want y'all to see this video. Because like I said, man, everybody think they're black. Niggas think they gonna win on calling themselves black. Yeah. Like, people really feel like they, you know what I mean? Like, we gonna overcome as black people. And it's no law to support this shit. No. Like, it's no law that the European is to respect if calling yourself black or African American. Mm-hmm. The law is specific. It ain't say more. Because the law is specific. It has said this shit. Yeah. Like, Moors have no respect. You see what I'm saying? Just like they told niggas, they said blacks and Africans ain't got none. Why would they say Moors? Yeah. If it don't work. See what I'm saying?
Because they know better.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Now, peep this game.
Agents. And obviously, when you're walking around in the streets or whatever, even during this pandemic, with most people in New York wise enough to be wearing a mask, you still hear the rumblings. And one of the things that I heard just yesterday was 2 questions that I want you specifically, Isaiah,
listen to this, y'all,
educate our viewers about. I heard people asking exactly what do they mean when they're saying systemic racism, A, and B, what the hell is the NBA supposed to do about it for
that nigga so soft. I used to love Stephen. Now I can't stand that nigga.
One of the greatest players in NBA history, 2-time champion, former president of the Players Association. How does Isaiah Thomas answer those 2 questions? What is systemic racism, and how is the NBA supposed to help these players resolve that matter?
So thank you for asking that question, and bear with me a couple of minutes while I also give some history and some context to it. Because before 1492,
wait a minute,
there were people already here. We were already
before 1492.
Hold on. Y'all gotta listen to the words. Isaiah Thomas said before 1492, niggas was already here. Mm-hmm. This is our land, y'all. We're not African Americans. We are Americans.
There were people already here. And also give some history and some context to it. Listen. Before 1492, there were people already here. We were already here. And Theodore Allen writes a book in volume 1 of his book, The Invention of the White Race.
Listen to that.
The invention of the white race came in 1676. So when we talk about systemic racism, we talk about that invention of the white race, and we talk about race as a governing construct and as a social construct.
Listen.
As a governing construct, the white race has been granted certain rights, privileges, and in this membership of what we call this Union of States, the United States of America. And the black race, the classified black race, status, black status, white status, the black race has been oppressed in this systemic system. So when we talk about ending systemic racism, we're talking about ending the classifications of these racial categories that grant benefits to different statuses of white and black.
Wow.
That's Isaiah. How many of y'all knew Isaiah Thomas was a Moor?
He is?
How many of y'all knew Isaiah Thomas was a Moor?
He is?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why he talking this shit on them Moors. Now listen, man, that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of these niggas y'all think niggas is Moors.
Wow. Why he don't never wear his head wrap?
You know, he work for ESPN, they probably ain't gonna let him wear that shit.
Yeah.
Or they told him not to, or whatever. I don't know why he don't wear it. But he a Moor. It's on his Instagram.
Is it?
Look on his Instagram. Yeah, he say he a Moor.
I'm gonna have to look on there whenever we get out.
So check this out.
Ending the classifications of these racial categories that grant benefits to different statuses of white and black. So we're talking about attacking the whole system, not just race and racism, because race and racism are two different conversations. But when you add systemic to that, now you're talking about the United States government who has participated along in this system of oppressing the black race, the black status in this country. And they've done it through education.
Y'all heard what he said. He said the black status is not a race. It is a status, y'all. Quit claiming that black status. It's not a race. Where's the land of blacks? It's not a land of blacks because that's not a race of people.
Wow.
It is a status. Listen.
The black race, the black status in this country. And they've done it through education. They've done it through employment. They've done it through redlining in our community in terms of housing. So when you look at poverty in our country right now, the classified black race status is 60% is living at the poverty line or below. I was one that grew up 60% is living. The classified black race status is 60% is living at the poverty line or below. I was one that grew up below the poverty line. So I speak from my experiences and also my observation of what is taking place in this country.
Wow.
Isaiah, right. And of course, the original crime of this country is the
No.
reason why black people are
But see, you see how this cracker, Max Kellerman, keep trying to call us black? After that nigga just said, look, you see he closed his eyes. That's disgust.
Yeah.
Man, I just told this motherfucking European we got there, it's a status.
Yeah.
So you trying me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
more
saying?
impoverished than white people, and that's never been redressed. There were never reparations and classes tied to race because it's identifiable on site. And so,
Y'all better be careful of Max Kellerman.
What you say, because Stephen A. raised the point earlier. So let's say they shut it down again, or there's some other form of protest, and clearly that's not going to solve racism, right? So without clearly stated aims, and Stephen A. and others have pointed out, including some players when they meet, we need to have a plan. We need to, because if every time something happens, we shut down, we won't be able to play, since something else is sure to happen. What would you? And yet, I liked what the Bucks did in the end. I wouldn't have recommended.
Man, them niggas ain't do shit.
But when it happened, I thought, no, that felt right. They didn't feel right doing it, and it refocused everyone's attention on how serious this is. What would your answer be to the question, if they eventually do shut it down again, or there's some other form of protest? without clearly defined aims, surely there will be another incidence of police brutality. Even if things get better in a large country with lots of police forces and crime, you will find misbehavior among some. What would your message be to those who say, okay, so what are you going to do when that happens? Because that's clearly going to happen again.
Listen.
We are currently working right now to answer that question and to fill that gap in terms of bringing everyone together around policy. And when I say we are working, that's Malcolm Brogdon, who has a master's degree in policy from Virginia, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and also Senior Vice President of the U.S. Chamber, Rick Wade, who has joined us. And we have reached out to football, baseball, hockey, all sports and entertainment to form a coalition that comes together and speak to policy.
See what I'm saying?
How do we make and change policy?
One thing about when you fucking with a real Mormon, you know that law. Okay. We're not gonna talk about no civil rights. We're not talking about none of that shit. Mm-hmm. That's baby talk. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, we talk about human rights
in the United States. We'll be talking to some of the foremost leaders in the policy arena, and we will be announcing our next steps probably in the next 2 to 3 days in terms of what our initiatives are. But give Malcolm Brogdon a lot of credit because he's studied in policy, he's educated, his life experiences, and this is where we all come from. We come from participation or observation that gives us education.
Now y'all see that, right?
Yeah. Y'all
see where Isaiah Thomas just said the black stat is what fucks you up. Mm-hmm. So when you call yourself black, you're calling yourself a minority. See, look at this. Minorities under international law. Hold up. Let me break this shit down. I want you to see every line. Peep game. Adopted by consensus in 1992, the United States Minorities Declaration in its Article 1 refers to minorities as based on national or ethnic, cultural, religious, and linguistic identity and provides that states should protect their existence. There is no internationally agreed definition as to what groups constitute minorities.
Damn.
It often stressed that the existence of a minority is a question of fact and that the definition must include both objective factors, such as the existence of a shared ethnicity, language, or religion, and subjective factors, including individuals must identify themselves as members of minorities.
Damn. Wow.
So niggas is identifying that this shit and complaining when shit go wrong.
Hey, man. So that's in your face disrespect. That's slapping you in your face.
I told you, man. You people be talking about niggas is disrespectful.
That's slapping you in your face and raping you.
Molestation.
At its highest level.
First degree. First degree molestation.
Damn.
Now check this out.
Worse.
Now, real quick, like I said, we're finna run through this shit. Now, the difference between autograph and signature. Mm-hmm. So all this shit got to do with contract law. Difference between autograph and signature is that an autograph is written in the author's own handwriting, while signature is distinctive, characteristic, and indicative of identity. So, do you know what indicative means?
What is that?
This how you line shit? Watch this. I know what it means, but I'm going to show you. Serving as a sign or indication of something. Denoting a mood of verbs expressing a simple statement of a fact. So, when they saying, where is it? when they say it's indicative of an ID, they saying it's kind of like, you know what I mean, who you say you are. But once again, in law, a signature can be transferred from one document. It don't say it right here. That's not what this says. But a signature in law can be transferred from one document to another, especially if you call yourself a minority. Because as a minority, the government is over your trust. Therefore, since you can't sign the shit,
so they acting as your parent or your
yes, man, they're your guardian.
They're
acting as your guardian.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So when you sign something in black and blue ink, that's minority shit.
So what should you sign?
I signed in red. Where my shit at? Yeah, I signed my shit in red.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? That's why you gotta know this shit, man. This ain't no motherfucking game. Where's my shit? See what I'm saying? And then that's the thumbprint. I use the right thumbprint because that's the identity of my soul. The right thumbprint is the identity of the soul. So when you sign shit, you hit it with your right thumb. That's an autograph. You only sign autographs in red, period. You feel me?
Damn, that's heavy, dude. So
when you sign shit in black and blue ink, that's minority shit.
Wow.
And since the government is in charge of your goddamn estate, they could take your signature and place it on some shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. Sometimes y'all ever notice that y'all be getting some weird ass shit in the mail you ain't signed up for?
I was just about to say that. Yep.
That's why.
Yeah.
Cause they just took your signature, placed it on some shit that said you said you wanted it, and you didn't even know the shit existed.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference between an autograph and a signature. A signature can be transferred from one document to the next because 10 times out of 10, the signature comes from a goddamn minority.
Damn.
An autograph is in red ink. That's why when you get it's a notice. That's like when your shit finna get disconnected, don't the bill come in red?
Yeah. Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's the notice. Peep the game.
5 minutes.
All right. Now, an autograph is a person's own handwriting. I'm going to say this shit again. An autograph is a person's own handwriting, especially the signature of a famous or admired person, while signature is a person's autographed name. The difference between autograph and signature is that an autograph is written in the author's own handwriting, while signature is distinctive characteristics indicative of identity.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? Now, when you look over here, it says on an autograph, a person's own handwriting, especially the signature of a famous or admired person. A name on signature, it says a name written by that person used to signify approval or accompanying material such as a legal contract.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying, man?
Bro. Boy, the disrespect.
Now, hold on. Check this out. Check this out. Real quick, because I want y'all niggas to see some shit. A signature may be issued by anything that marks on paper. I'm going to say this shit again. A signature may be issued by anything that marks on paper. However, a signature is not always necessary to bind an agreement. Remember, a verbal contract. But when signatures are necessary, whether it is in E form depends entirely on the consent and intent of the parties involved. You see what I'm saying? So when you call yourself black or shit, you become stateless. This is legal terms. Y'all write. Matter of fact, I'll give you this one. Y'all write this shit down, man.
For real.
Because without a nationality, you are stateless. A stateless person. Look at this. This on the U.S. Department of States.
Yeah.
Y'all can't say I'm making this shit up now. Look at this. Where is it? Check this out. A stateless person is someone who, under national law, does not enjoy citizenship. The legal bond between a government and the individual in any country. Now, if the United States is a corporation since 1871, that means you're not in a country, y'all. This is why you're stateless.
Damn.
So peep the game. While some people are de jure, that's what I am. I'm de jure. Y'all niggas is numb but gear. De jure or legally stateless person means they are not recognized as citizens under the laws of any state. Many people are de facto.
Wow.
Or effectively stateless persons means they are not recognized as citizens by any state, even if they have claim to citizenship under the laws of one or more states.
Damn.
Keep calling yourself black. You are state. That's what the crack is telling you.
Wow.
So you keep saying that black shit, and you keep saying that African American shit, you are illegal. You are non-bigger. You feel what I'm saying? Peep the game. The Dred Scott case. This is what makes y'all niggas goddamn. Y'all look this shit up. Dred Scott versus Stanford case. It is a Supreme Court case that has never been overturned. Therefore, that shit is still active.
Yeah.
Because in the Supreme Court case, the Supreme Court has to overturn a Supreme Court case. So whatever they decided on that case, if that case has never been overturned, you can use that in your defense.
Yeah.
This is why the police get away with murder. Peep the game. Chief Justice Rogers Tanley, that was who was over the Supreme Court case. Tanley best became known for writing the final majority opinion in Dred Scott versus Sanford, which said that all people of African descent, free or enslaved, were not United States citizens and therefore had no right to sue in federal court.
So, wait, what does that part mean?
It's only one real court, and that's Supreme Court. That's what's called federal court. Federal contract. So when you go to Supreme Court, that's why nigga throw up treaties and shit in the Supreme Court, because they only deal with contracts. Treaties and all that shit is contracts. You see what I'm saying? So when they talk about federal court, they talk about Supreme. You see what I'm saying? So peep the game. So y'all see it, right? A case with the court decided that slaves who were descendants of American slaves were not citizens. Look at this. An enslaved black man whose owners had taken him from Missouri, goddamn, which was a slave-holding state. Look at this. See what I'm saying? When you call yourself, look at this. When you call yourself descendants of slaves, y'all DOS niggas, ADOS, whatever the fuck these abbreviations niggas use today. When you call yourself descendants of slaves, when you call yourself African Americans, you are not a United States citizen, therefore you are stateless.
Wow.
Peep the game. So that's what the Dred Scott case was about. So the trustees, that's what I'm saying, they're over our trust. You see what I'm saying? And when you fuck with the birth certificate, the birth certificate, when you're dealing with bonds, everybody knows shit about stocks and bonds. Bonds mean bondage.
Yeah, I remember you was talking about that.
Bonds are bondages. So when you got a bond or a warrant, that's what a warrant is. A warrant is a warranty.
Wow.
You know how you got a warranty on your car?
Yeah.
That's what a warrant is.
Damn. Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
So when you, that's why they said in the Constitution, slavery only exists when you go to prison and shit. So when you keep calling yourself a stateless person, like you don't have rights, man.
Your property.
You are property. That's why nobody in the world can help niggas in America. Have y'all ever asked yourself that shit? Man, why niggas around the world ain't helping niggas? Because I'm pretty sure everybody hate this cracker. That's the only reason why America ain't been bombed is because we here. Because they know it's the real Americans ain't doing that shit to them.
Yeah.
It's the corporation of the United States that's fucking with people. But if we could get our shit together, you know how many people want to help us? You know how many motherfuckers, it's like the bully at school. Mm-hmm. Like you've been bullying niggas for goddamn 10 years. When niggas get in high school, that shit don't work no more. Yeah. Like niggas done had sex and all kind of shit. Yeah, niggas ain't scared no more. You see what I'm saying? Niggas done did shit.
Niggas done manned up.
That's what I'm saying. So after by 9th grade, nigga, that shit don't work no more. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they the big bullies. Like the world is tired of them, but everybody, the world is looking at us to make a move. Bust a move.
And we ain't doing shit.
But listen, they can't come save us
if we don't,
because no person can steal another man's property, man.
Yeah. So
when you under that black and African American shit, you are property of the United States according to the 14th Amendment. This is what this shit say. Goddamn, let me see it. That's what this shit say. According to the 14th Amendment, you are property.
Yeah. Damn.
So I can't come take your property. Like I can't just walk up in your house and start taking. Let me get this real quick, nigga. Let me get this. Yeah, I was looking for this in the store. I couldn't find it.
Right.
You can't do that shit.
Right.
So as long as we are property of somebody else,
they can do that.
Nah, they can't. Niggas gotta, motherfuckers is waiting. Like the world is waiting. Like niggas like, man, I can't wait till the niggas get tired of the crap.
Right.
Because if you do the etymology on Moro is the Philippine Muslims. Moro literally means more. So that means they are niggas too. Why you think we had that war with the Asians and shit? Yeah. Why you think they bombed Japan? The shit in what you call that war, the Vietnam War? Mm-hmm. Why you think they went over there fucking with them? Everywhere where the Moors posted up there in the world, the cracker had a war with them. Think about this shit. Damn. Think about this shit.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
This why the government has to make up fake like Taliban and shit. That's some fake shit that the government came up with. Yeah. But they gotta do this. Because everybody know they the real enemy. Like these are the real enemies.
For real.
And as long as you call yourself black, you are stateless. So you can't complain. It's just like, let's say I got a job, right? And I know, you know what I mean, like bouncing or something. Like I may have to whoop some niggas' ass. I may have to kill a couple of niggas and shit. Mm-hmm. But if it happened, how you gonna be surprised and shit?
Right. That's what you do.
Like you signed up for the shit.
Signed up for it.
When you call yourself black, you're signing up to be mistreated, dogged out because you're stateless. That's why they use maritime law on you. That's why I say everything got to do with shipping.
Yeah.
That's why they use the maritime law on you. That's the law of the sea because you under siege.
Bro, not to cut you off.
You feel me?
This, hey. It's level up time, y'all. It's level up time.
Let's get it, man. Y'all just seen, a couple of years ago, the Africans kicking the crackers off the land, right?
Yeah.
What makes you think we can't do this shit?
Yeah.
That's why they want y'all to call yourself black and Indians.
And vote.
Yeah, and vote. That's why they want y'all to vote. Because every time you vote, you giving up your nationality.
Yeah.
And that's how you join the United States. That's another way you join the United States.
Hey, this was episode 6.
You feel me?
Hey, these months. Hey, we getting more and more into it. Episode 6 podcast, we're going to be releasing that once we get to 8. So after the next one, we're going to release it on the podcast. You got to download the app to get it. Got to download the app. But yeah, y'all download the app, Refined Men's Club. Bro, tell them where they can find you at.
Yeah, y'all can find me on the Book of Faces. Tajani Bay. Tijanie.
Yes, sir.
Bey, you know what I mean? I normally do classes on Sundays. I ain't gonna do one this Sunday. But next Sunday, I'm gonna go and drop one. Next Sunday's gonna be heavy as hell. Because I got some shit to show you. Everybody talk about this ain't America ain't Morocco. I got some proof for you. I got pictures.
I'll be tuned.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'll be tuned in. Y'all make sure y'all follow bro. Make sure that y'all hit him up. Any questions y'all got, send me a message, send bro a message.
Yeah.
We'll make sure we answer them. But until then, till next time, y'all be good. Law class.
Peace, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.